Topic that I would be discussing with all of you is instrumental conditioning. Instrumental conditioning. So in few seconds an image would be getting displayed on your screen. So please look at that particular image very carefully. So what is happening with instrumental conditioning is you are providing an unbiased stimulus. Over here it is need for good looking genes. So you are providing an unbiased stimulus to the market. As a result, the consumers are going through trial and error process, maybe physically or mentally. They are going through a trial and errors process, and finally they are arriving at your particular brand. So now what is happening? In classical conditioning, a stimulus is given and a repeated pairing is happening. So constant pairing is happening via sensory inputs, and finally you are conditioning that particular mind. But in instrumental conditioning, what is happening is you are giving an unbiased stimulus, and the consumer is like, okay, fine. Does this brand have it? Does this brand have it? Does this brand have it? No. Only this particular brand has it, and then you subscribe to that particular brand. So at this moment what is happening is things are indirect, and the consumer is feeling that, you know what, I'm making this decision. Like, over here, jeans, let's say Jack and Jones provides customizable jeans, not ready-made jeans. So the unbiased stimulus over here is need for emphasizing the need or the importance for customized jeans. And then you are like, does Levi's provide it? Does Pepe provide it? Jack and Jones? Yes, Jack and Jones provides it. Let me go for it. It's actually unique. So you feel that you are taking that decision and the entire ownership is on you. But what you don't realize is that stimulus has already been provided by you indirectly. All of you must have seen this particular viral video of Amazon, right? Couple of years back, the drone which was carrying a delivery package, and it was delivered right in front of a house's doorstep. Yes, you must have seen that particular video, or I might even show it to you right now. So this particular video has gone viral. So what is happening over here? You're like, acha, drone delivery. Is Alibaba doing it? Did Alibaba even think of it? Did Flipkart even think of it? Did eBay even think of it? No, I think it's only Amazon. So this is where the brand loyalty sets in. Amazon and all of us know, all the learned people know that drone deliveries are not happening anytime soon. There will be a lot of clearances which are required, legal clearances which are required, and it's a very, very big investment. So you need to put that investment. At the same time, you need to remain cheap in front of the customers. So the scale has to be very huge to satisfy those sort of consumers. You need to invest a lot on drones. At the same time, stay true to your positioning, which is cheap goods available to you at a less than MRP price. To satisfy these two things, your scale has to be huge. So it's not happening anytime soon, but they have created an impact via that particular ad. In the America, just before Christmas, they have launched this video. That's it. Blissful ignorance has set in, and next month their sales have touched sky high. That's instrumental conditioning for you. So an unbiased stimulus is given to you. They are not bragging about it. They are just demonstrating it. In the mind, trial and error is happening. And then you're like, wow, you're so unique. Tesla. You look at Tesla. Tesla doesn't do too much advertising. They don't advertise much. They spend all their money in developing electric cars, which are super efficient, at the same time look very, very classy. You need to realize that there are a couple of automobile firms which are manufacturing electric cars, but it's happening at a very small scale level. But if you look at Tesla, that's their bread and butter. They hold patents on how to manufacture a proper electric car. And what you also have to realize is Tesla is yet to be a profitable company. It's only a company with high brand value. Let's hope that they become profitable. So you look at the way Tesla communicates, not directly, indirectly. They are into instrumental conditioning because they are in a unique position. So understand the funda of instrumental conditioning. You can only get into instrumental conditioning when you have a unique selling point. If and only if you have a unique selling point, then only get into instrumental conditioning. Else, choose the classical conditioning route. Most of the brands choose the classical conditioning route because they are a part of red ocean. But if you are in the blue ocean, choose instrumental conditioning.